Hello guys, this will be a quick one today. As you can see behind me, I'm working on my Harley. I'm getting ready to replace the oil in the fork, but this won't be a how-to video. It's actually what oil I will use, because in the manual it says to use W20 oil for the fork. That is first in really hot condition where the roads are like a carpet, because here in my area, I'm in Canada, in Quebec, actually in Gatineau area, but pretty much everywhere in Quebec the roads are awful. Last year I put some 20W fork oil in my front fork, and it was fine when I was hitting like a little bump curve in the road, stuff like that. But as soon as I was hitting something deeper than a inch deep, it was like hitting a rock, because the oil was just too thick to flow fast enough in the hole, in the little valve at the bottom of the fork, to work on a rebound properly. So mid-season, or a month after I replaced the oil fork, I did it again with 10W this time. It was like 200 times better, but it was still kind of knocking pretty hard on deep puddle or deep gap. So today I will replace that with 5W. As you can see here, I have my bottle from last year, the 10W, and I will try the 5W. I believe there is 8W, but I'm not sure, so I will start with the 5. Of course, it's winter outside, so I won't be able to try it before another 2 months and a half, 3 months. So anyway, I will do that because I am, as you can see, in the middle of a big job. I just replaced the neck bearing or the stern bearing in the direction, so that's why it's all naked like that. I've just put the fork back on it, so before going any further, I will replace the oil right now. And for those of you who never done an oil change on the fork of your Harley had the Bryant Heidi to put Phillips bolt as a drain plug. So sorry Harley, but that's dumb. Should put a bolt or Allen key or a torque, or at least a torque. So the best way to remove it that I found without damaging the head of that bolt is to use a manual impact driver. The bits are so deep or wide or strong, call it as you want, that when you put that in the Phillips screw, it goes really deep, and it's the best way that I found to remove these without damaging anything. If you want to know how to use these, Google it or do a little quick search on YouTube. You will find how to use manual impact drive. So as I said, it's not how to change the oil in your fork video. It's just simply to explain to you the difference in oil. Now, of course, the 20W is way thicker than the 5W, so therefore it moves slower in colder temperature, and even at, like, I was riding like at 25 degrees Celsius, and it was still too thick to do a proper job. So I hope the 5W will do a job just fine, because the next step, if it doesn't, will be to replace the spring for an aftermarket suspension in the front. But I rather try spending 20 bucks on an oil that might make my ride way softer before investing another 2 grand in the front suspension. So as soon as I will have done a couple of miles with the new oil in the fork, I will make an update video for you guys to tell you if it was a good move, or if it was like a miracle, change my ride for the best, or if I have to do a suspension replacement. So we'll have all these information for you in this update video. So this is it for now. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified as soon as I will release another video.